Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to another Super Jesus Jackson video. This time, we're back at it again with yet another John Mayer video. And this time, we're in for a treat because this video that we're going to react to is one that I've been rewatching many times. It's a video I recently discovered. It's been on YouTube for years. It has quite a bit of views, but not as much as it should. But it really highlights John Mayer and why the dude is so goddamn special. I mean, there's really no other way to put it. From his performance, to his attitude, to his persona, it's all 10 out of 10. This is peak John Mayer. And this is, room for squares time. This isn't even Continuum over here. But I thought John Mayer was peaking before he really peaked, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I've been rewatching this video so many times, and so I figured I would record myself reacting to it, and I want you to see it as well. And I'd like to know what you think of it, of course, after we do the analyzation of it, and we talk about it. So here we go. This is a performance, a cover first, a mini cover of NSYNC's Dirty Pop, and then John Mayer follows it up with No Such Thing from his Room for Squares album. It's an amazing song. This is from June 30th, 2001, so it's been a while. But this is in his hometown in Atlanta. He must have felt so amazing at the time. Oh, and also, I'm just going to give a shout out to the person that uploaded this. It is a higher quality version of other forms of the video on YouTube. And the uploader is John Ravelos. Thanks so much for putting this up on the web. He did so 13 years ago. But thank you, John. I really appreciate it. I'm going to leave a link down to the video, original video, for you to check out yourselves. But also, I will be starting the video a minute in because there is a kind of a lot of downtime in the video. But it's not entirely when he starts the NSYNC cover because John Mayer has great attitude, great persona, and he's quite funny. And it's a part of my analysis here that I'm going to do with this video. So here we go. John Mayer, Dirty Pop, No Such Thing. Let's do it.
What else? There's a new David Mead record that's really cool. Yeah. No one's really heard of David Mead, but his mother. What's up? Hey, David. Hey, David. Yes. And then maybe in the more roots, give him a little farther back. Maybe like Stevie Ray Vaughan, Couldn't Stand the Weather. There's a record to pick up. That's a pretty cool record.
Stevie Ray Vaughan, his favorite guitar player.
Hathaway. Anything by Donny Hathaway. Stevie Wonder, Songs in the Key of Life. You don't have Stevie Wonder's Songs in the Key of Life. That is one, above all, you've got to pick up. And then and Charlie Hunter, Dirty Pop by NSYNC. Sick and tired of hearing all these people talk about what's to do with this pop stuff, when's it gonna fade out.
Look at him. He's so cute.
It's just about respect. If you ever wonder why these things are getting too high,
Oh.
Everybody starts to ride. You can't stop. This must be.
Oh, you hear that? Oh, that chord. He's having the time of his life. Oh, I love that melody line. They're getting older. Wow. Oh my God.
You are invincible. We are invincible as long as we're alive. We're alive all the time.
This is only the beginning.
I just found out there's no such thing. I just can't wait until my 10-year reunion. I'm gonna bust down the double doors. And when I stand on these tables before you, you know what all this time was for. Was for.
Oh my God.
Thank you so much for coming on. Thank you, David Laverne. Thank you, Maddie Mariano. Thank you, Static Pro. Thank you, Tyler Lovins. Thank you, you.
Oh my God. You guys, no, I mean, I was gonna say you guys have no idea, but no, you probably do have an idea. You have the best idea. I just got chills all over again watching this fucking man perform. Listen, I really wanted to make this video reacting to a video because, you know, I've covered John Mayer many times on this channel. He is a very, very special musician person in this world. This performance here and leading up to it, the cover that he does, everything about it encapsulates everything that makes him so damn special. I mean, I got chills throughout this entire performance. Can you imagine? Can you just imagine how one must have felt being there physically? You know what I mean? Like if I felt chills fucking what? More than a decade later on YouTube in 2023 watching this, I can't even imagine if I was there physically at the time. Oh my God. And I've said this before many times in my videos, it pains me that John Mayer does not get the love that he deserves anymore. He said this himself. He considers himself America's ex-boyfriend, which is so true. As much as it is funny, it's so damn sad. And when this guy passes away, I just hope to God he gets the recognition he deserves. Has he even made it to the fucking Walk of Fame, the fucking Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? I don't think so. Oh my God. It's such a shame. I mean, now granted, a lot of his demise, of course, was, you know, he would probably say that it was his fault, you know, to a certain extent. But that's a whole other topic that I've covered before on this channel. But music is music is goddamn amazing, and this guy produces some goddamn amazing music. But music is, it should just live on. You know what I mean? It should be more than the person. You know what I mean? At least in this case with John Mayer. And it just, it pains me so much. But let's, I don't even know how to begin. So, okay, the guy is super funny. That's the thing, is like, this whole video, it, you know, is peak John Mayer. Like I said, you know, this isn't even Continuum John Mayer, and it's peak fucking John Mayer. Like, this is like watching Isaac Newton, you know what I mean? Fucking Stephen Hawking, fucking Kurt Cobain, you know, fucking Michael Jackson doing what they do best. You know, this is their peak, you know what I mean? I don't know how old he was here. Probably late 20s, middle 20s, I'm not sure. He was like 23 or something when he wrote Your Body's a Wonderland, so probably around their mid-20s, you know, or a little later, I'm not sure. Amazing. Fucking genius. I mean, I'm 25 and look at what I'm doing. This guy, look at this guy. I'm sure all the girls were just, in the audience were just, my God, look at him. I mean, look at him. He's like, and he's dressed like a normal dude. He's dressed like a fucking normal dude, but he's a good looking dude, and he plays that fucking guitar, man. He plays that guitar, and he sings, and he's such an incredible songwriter. And we also gotta give a shout out to David on the bass there, my friend. We gotta give a shout out to you, although I didn't really hear you a lot in this cover, or in this performance. I think in the other songs that he does in this performance at Tower Records, I hear you more, David. But anyways, still props to you, my friend. And I hope you got very far in your life. But anyways. So he's very funny, you know. He begins, who's heard of David Made his mother, you know what I mean? Just like shit like that. And he says, some more interesting things earlier in the video, you know. And he keeps going, and some guys on the side, you know, they mentioned, songs that you're influenced by, Dirty Pop, NSYNC, and of course John Mayer's like, Dirty Pop, NSYNC, yep. And then he fucking starts going with that fucking cover, man. And it's, that was like. Clearly, he was able to, I mean, John Mayer, he's such a seasoned musician, even at this age, where he's able to just fucking hear something and start playing it. You know what I mean? He's like a fucking Mozart in a way, right? I mean, he's not 7 years old here, but you know what I mean. It's a song that's on the radio, of course, so he's very in tune to the radio and what's popular, and so he just starts fucking playing the song. I mean, like, just right in there, he's in his improvisation, his initiative, his just quick wit, musically and socially, right? Performance-wise and showmanship-wise, you know what I mean? Like, he is just on fucking point. He just starts doing the cover, you know what I mean? Just starts doing it. You know what I mean? Like, and it's good. Like, the lyrics may not be on point, but it's fucking good. I mean, like, my God, how many artists out there could just all of a sudden just start fucking jamming away at like a song that's on the radio? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, probably not a whole lot, and maybe there's a lot who can do it, but maybe not as good as this. I mean, just. And you can also hear, the audience there. It's such an intimate audience, I assume. They're all just sitting on the ground. My God, can you just imagine just being there? My God, witnessing fucking history. Maybe not history, but just like an amazing moment in history, right? But, you can hear when the crowd goes a little wild, that's when you know it's a special moment. And it's so true. It's like, and that's such a beautiful thing, right? When it's a performance and everyone feels that one moment, you know what I mean? When he goes in that cover and he transitions into that other part of the song, and it's so fucking good. His voice sounds great. The melody's fantastic on the guitar, and the people are in it. I mean, they get it. You know what I mean? Everyone there is in tune. Everyone there is like, that's it. That's fucking it. That's awesome. And they go in and they just, they're like, whoa, you know what I mean? It's so fucking amazing. I love humanity. Gotta fucking love humanity, man. But yeah, so John Mayer, he does that, and then again, yet another moment of badassery. You know what I mean? He fucking converts that song. He finds a way to go into No Such Thing. Isn't that fucking I mean, come on! Jesus, this man. This fucking guy. Oh my God. So he goes into No Such Thing. He plays it a little bit faster than the original cut on the record, but I love it. I love when live performances, they go a little bit faster. It's stripped down. It's acoustic. But, you know, in these acoustic versions of his early songs, you really see the master that he is at the guitar, right? And sort of arranging the song and the composition of the song. You know that this guy fucking had this song done like this before he even put instruments to it, right? And it sounded amazing. You know what I mean? If I was fucking there right then and there and I listened to this shit, what he's doing, I would be like, this is just one of the greatest performances I've ever witnessed in my life. It's so goddamn true. The chords of No Such Thing, and especially how he switches, he switches, you know what I mean? Like, he starts very normal chords or whatever, sounds great, and then he would throw in a very cool-ass chord, you know, like, and it's really right, I think it's, the second part of the first verse, because this was in 2001 when songs had, like, 2 fucking first verses, if you know what I mean. So that's fucking, that chord right there just gave me fucking chills. I mean, you saw it in my reaction. And, you know, he's doing a great job. He's fucking going at it, right? And then he gets to that bridge of the song, which John Mayer, he absolutely loves his chord changes. He absolutely loves just throwing a curveball to you in his songs. And that's what he does here. And the chords are so fucking beautiful, man. I mean, it's just like, I just wish songs of today had, you know, really genius bridges, you know what I mean? Really curveball bridges, you know? Nowadays, so many pop songs just use the same chords throughout the entire song. Nothing really changes, you know, but occasionally you will get that bridge that is different. But John Mayer's like, no, I'm going to switch it up on you and it's going to be fucking awesome. And then, I'm invincible. Just amazing. And then he goes into yet another sort of break in the song, instrumental break, where he just goes fucking ham at the guitar. Absolutely goes ham. And it's a glory to see and hear. If the things that preceded this moment weren't enough for you to know that John Mayer is a master, is a fucking musical prodigy, then, I mean, it's this moment where he goes fucking ham at the guitar where you're like, okay, all right, you win. You're right. Fucking John Mayer is special. I got it. And again, I'm going to say this. I'm the last person to say that, you know, you have to be super technical and you have to be super quick at an instrument and you got to be able to play Flight of the Bumblebee on piano at super speed in order for me to think that you're good or whatever. Like, clearly here John Mayer is showing off his technical skills at the guitar to the nth degree. I mean, come on. I mean, like, just the quickness, you know, his fingers, his strumming, everything about it is like a dude that was in his basement for months for years practicing guitar. You know what I mean? Like, this is a guy who owns the guitar. The guitar doesn't play him, he plays the guitar. You know what I mean? Like, literally. And so he does all that, but yet that's only a part of the song. He's sort of alluded to this himself, you know what I mean, in interviews and things that he's said, where, like, he's a virtuoso on the guitar. He definitely is. And he could totally, you know, do all these chord changes and do all these interesting things, but sometimes he just plays Your Body's a Wonderland. Sometimes he writes something like Olivia. You know what I mean? Sometimes he writes Half of My Heart. You know what I mean? Like, it's just very simple songs. And so he's able to do both, and that's what makes him so fucking great. But also, not only technically, but melodically, that section of the song is phenomenal. It just makes it go like... You know what I mean? And, you know, after that section, he goes back into the song, and he starts, like, sort of ad-libbing, you know, and those ad-libs with the chord progressions that he's doing, just absolutely amazing. He has such a keen sense of melody. Just like Kurt Cobain, you know, John Mayer, if you listen to his live performances, his improvisation for melody is phenomenal. I mean, he just knows where to go. He knows where to hit the right notes and at what time, when to do so, you know, to just hit you at the feels. And the melody that he does here is just phenomenal.
I want to run, I want to scream. I just found out there's no such thing.
So beautiful. And then we end the song, and the way he ends it is absolutely phenomenal. And it brings internal tears to me. You know, just this whole performance, and especially when he gets to that end, he ends it just perfectly. Absolutely. Just phenomenal. Just absolutely beautiful, and it touches my heart. It was the cherry on top for this whole performance. I really got the feels when I was listening to this, and I've listened to this like, I don't know, 5-6 times at this point. He's very special. And keep doing what you're doing, John Mayer. And I just hope you get the recognition you deserve one day. I know you've gotten a lot, you know, in your career. It's not like, you know, but hope you get so much more, you know, someday. But anyways, that was it. That was my reaction to John Mayer, Dirty Pop NSYNC, No Such Thing performance from his a recording of his performance at Tower Records in Atlanta, Georgia, June 30th, 2001. Thank you so much for watching. To all of you, let me know in the comment section below if you enjoyed it. What do you think of the performance too? Please let me know. Do you think I'm completely off? Is there another performance that you would really like me to check out, or a song? Let me know. Give this video a like if you liked it. Dislike it if you didn't. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this content. Share with your John Mayer loving friends, if you will, or your hater John Mayer friends. If it's your birthday, happy birthday to you, you beautiful creature. But yeah, you all take care. Stay safe. And until next time, I love you.